During this project, I had the opportunity to work on a short film that I've been wanting to work on for a while. So I was able to get an investor to help me, and I felt like, I don't know, something in my gut was telling me I have to do this now or this isn't going to happen at all. So I had to take a break from building the tiny home and to work on my project called Koko ni Inai, I'm Not Here. So yeah, I was gone for, I think, a couple months. Yeah, I was gone for a couple months. But I came into the workshop every once in a while. Yeah, I feel a bit bad about that, but at the same time, I felt like if I don't do this short film, it wouldn't happen later.
So putting up the roof during the summer wasn't too bad. We did roof work back in Texas. I don't know how old I was. It must have been like 6 or 7. Kind of reminded me of that. So it was kind of nice to do that again with Bubba.
Was it okay, just you and Bubba working?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember too many crazy things happening.
So Emel was away making her film, I'm Not Here. So Deniz and I were working on the sides, siding, and on the second floor walls. So we miss Emel. Without her, it's kind of more difficult, but we were managing it. And she was completing our film project. So we were happy for her. Hakan had another project, so we invited Murat. Thankfully, Murat was available to help us, and he helped us with our second floor. This is the greatest moment, as well as all the other moments, because now we're almost finishing it.
Today is August 11th on a Saturday, and it's raining.
Do they sell this at Pepperwood?
Ooh, blurry. Yes.
Well, it's one of those beautiful days. We don't have our swimming equipment, but still it's one of those good days. The rain sometimes collects here because the drainage is plugged up and the pump is not working.
Gross. So what's up, Dennis?
Nothing.
Okay.
Come on, come on.
But I already took shots of the house.
I
We
know,
don't
like,
need
In
like
the background.
it's in the background.
Yeah, I don't know. We were just testing it to go up, so that's what we were doing today.
What do your friends say?
Too many of them have been, I don't know, asking about it. It's probably like a few who are like, oh yeah, that's really cool, but I don't really keep in contact with too many other people because of this. Like I'll be asked to hang out, but I'd rather just work on this and then maybe see them after this whole project is done or something like that.
But you made some new friends, right? The cats?
Yeah, they're all over there.
Oh, here.
Hey guys. Did you name them yet?
No.
No, they all look the same. I don't know. There's not too much to say yet because it's like it's not done.
But what did we do today?
We didn't do anything today.
I mean,
We just raised the roof. That's basically it. Might have to get a new motor, just because it seems to be. I mean, it's a heavy load. I can only assume it's like 5,000 pounds just for like the second floor. So it'll work for maybe like 5 seconds, and then it'll stop. The second floor still has like. We still need to put the siding up, but that shouldn't take too long. The electrician's coming tomorrow to put in the outlets.
how's the bathroom going?
It's going all right. I mean, it took me a while to find Be quiet. It took me a while to find the shower base. So that's something to learn from. It's just one of those things where it's like it'll just be cool to see like when it's done. It hasn't really been. I wouldn't say it's like been fun, but it's just been like a huge learning experience, which is something I appreciate like after. I don't really appreciate during it too much. It's not like the best route to do, but it's sort of like, well, I'd rather be learning this, even if it's not fun, than doing nothing. Like, I'd rather do something not fun and learn than do nothing. Because otherwise, you know, like, what are you gonna do with your time? Like, just waste it. I don't know. I feel like I'd be wasting it just doing the same thing over and over at a regular job.
For the first one, we had to do it ourselves to learn everything. And it's great. If we started hiring people and then let them do it, we would not be experienced as much as we did now about this and about life.
Yeah.
So, Boa, what's going on with the tiny home?
Well,
and what's today's date?
Today is October 1st, 2018. And God willing, today we're finishing it. It took us a long time, but I think we're there right now. We're finishing the floors on the first floor, bamboo flooring. We finished upstairs. Now we'll be marketing it. We put it on YouTube a few weeks ago. Luckily, we got almost 9,000 hits, and people mostly wondered about seeing inside, and we kept telling them there'll be inside photos and videos soon. The bigger goal is to start building tiny house communities, which will take us back in time, where people knew their neighbors and shared love and joy and daily lives together. We would like to build at least 10 acres, and I thank everyone who helped us, during the building this.
And we've had some people contact us, right? They wanted to interview us.
Yes.
Yeah, Tiny Homes Digest.
Tiny Homes Digest contacted us. They would like to interview us, and Tiny House Blogger from Las Vegas contacted us, and then they put our information on their site. I hope we all get together and we start building things. Whatever it is, we change the world. Life is getting more expensive every day. I don't believe it should be getting expensive. So long ago, people could buy houses, but they say 1 or 2 years and then they could buy a house. Now it's impossible. We're not producing anything anymore. That is really taking away humans' spirit to be creative and to be builder, to be maker. And a country is a country when it keeps building. If we stop doing that, that means we're not going forward, we're going backwards.
Now. When I came back from shooting my short film, a lot was finished. And it was great. I was very happy with the results, and it looks very livable. It looks really nice. Yeah, all we have to do now is just show our friends, sell it, and bam. What is today? Today is October 13th.
Yes,
And what are we doing?
we're having our first open house. Saturday, it's kind of 50s, cloudy, beautiful day. I hope it doesn't rain. So, yeah, we're clearing it out, we're getting it ready for an open house.
How are we feeling?
I don't know yet. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for a while. Now I have no idea how I feel. I'll probably feel it much, much, much better after we sell it. Hopefully people will come, see it, and they will change their minds about tiny houses, because some people think I cannot live in a tiny house because they're so tiny. But every time people come in here, they say, wow, this is a lot bigger than what it looks like on the video or on the photos.
Yeah, this morning it took a while to get here.
Well, you know, you plan things and adventurously.
It's a weekend in New York.
Yes,
so.
yes. We had to switch trains. We had to get off, get on, go back, because they changed the schedule and it's not clear. So anyway.
So we're here getting ready, cleaning up. Yeah. So far, no one's here yet, which is good.
Right, right. We want some, some time to just get things organized.
So we are just waiting for people. Everything looks nice. Well, we need to close that. This is clean-ish.
He's been saying he's going to be here for an entire year. We've been waiting at the corner. He hasn't showed up yet. Mm-hmm. So what is this?
Oh, just like we're waiting. We got our food out.
Don't they usually have? They usually have the open houses on weekdays, right?
Oh, is that what they do?
It's always on the weekends.
That's when a lot of
Most
people.
people,
Yeah, if there's a special, I mean, if the customer wants to see it during the day, yeah. But usually it's on the weekends. I used to do that in Texas when I was a real estate agent. Saturday and Sunday I used to go wait for people. Put signs all around the streets in Dallas.
Oh, these cabinets too? Right. So this whole unit is pre-made.
Basically.
These two cabinets are pre-made.
That's true.
Beautiful.
Only wood thing in here that's like made.
So Anna, what do you think?
It's beautiful. Very spacious. I want to move here.
I texted her.
Yeah.
I said, oh, I forgot. And I was like, oh, if you want, you should still come.
Yeah, there's still some time.
Yeah, it took me an hour to get here.
Yeah, the trains are weird today. Just like, what do you think of the house?
It's amazing. It's really impressive. It's really cool to see where this will go, as in an alternative housing. And it seems like it will be sustainable in the long term run.
Do you think you will want one?
Definitely. am I making one?
No,
It has everything that like a regular house has, that a person needs. And I really like the transportable part. Like you could go anywhere in the country with this, basically. Well, yeah. Okay, cool.
Party or something. And then upstairs you can put 2 bunk beds on this side, so 4 people can sleep up there.
Party.
And then the curry.
Just trying to fit as many people as we can.
Party house.
Yeah, I think comfortably would be like 3 or 4 people. Yeah.
And then you mentioned something about a table that folds out.
We're
Where's
thinking
that?
about putting it here. Of
So you're
course,
still
depending
going
on the
to
size.
install that table, right?
It can be, yes, right here in that section. Yes.
But at the request of the buyer.
Yeah, if they
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah.
If they want
Yeah.
like a dining table, you can figure it out.
Right.
Yeah.
From the outside, I didn't know what to expect. You know, I just from what I know about tiny homes, I know that they're tiny. So I was expecting something to be very small and really confined, but I was surprised. First of all, beautifully surprised. The wood floors, when you're in there, you just feel like you're in an apartment. It's no different than living in Manhattan in a studio. And it was I just thought it was really charming, and I would live there. I don't know if living in New York City has sort of tainted my mindset about space, but it's so well laid out that I thought, you know, it's totally doable. Beautiful. I would live in this little tiny home.
This is really good job. This is beautiful. Here is our helper. He'll finish it.
So, what do you think of this tiny house?
I think it's amazing, and it's the next trend, you know, in terms of living lifestyle. Yes, I definitely see myself owning a tiny home in the future. I like the aspect of the mobility, so and also just minimalizing my life to get rid of clutter, and I can't wait to experience it.
Just your thoughts, on this house.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love the wood. Smells amazing. So what else can I say? I just really like the fact that it lowers and rises, and it's just safe. I believe it's good for transport. This house. I haven't seen anything like it.
I have to say that I was very pleasantly surprised coming here to see this tiny home, not knowing what to expect. I'm actually shocked at how big it actually is, and the fact the way this particular house was constructed, or this home was constructed, and the fact that it rises up almost 2 stories. I'm a big guy, and I can stand in here, and I can fit in here nicely, and I don't feel cramped. That was very surprising to me. And in terms of its layout, it was wonderfully laid out, well designed. So I would say this has given me a whole new perspective on what people can now do in terms of where they can live, where they want to live, and how they wish to live. And I can see the draw. And this is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Yeah. What do you think?
I need to find out if Dennis gave them the information.
Okay.
He was asking me some questions regarding someone asking questions that they
Was
have
this
published.
recently?
Yeah, just recently, a few days ago,
Maybe.
maybe. So, Iman, what do you think about this situation now?
Well, I was hoping we'd be able to sell this house. Like, there are people who are interested. There's some of them who really love it, and they're like, yes, I'd definitely buy it if only I had a spot for it. So, we looked for some spots, but couldn't find anything right now. And from there, we realized that we should buy some land, and with that, more people will get tiny homes. Yeah.
That's a great point. Yes, people are saying that they don't know where to put these in the city or near the city, and if they have a choice, they will be able to buy or build their tiny home.
So hopefully we can help people even more and start the tiny house movement development, or at least move it forward.
And you've been helping us to shoot this entire documentary. And what do you think about how it's going to turn out?
Well, I think it'll turn out good. There are some parts where we weren't recording because like we've been really busy just trying to build everything that I'm afraid that there might be some gaps in the building process. But yeah, I think it'll turn out good. Hopefully people will learn more about tiny homes and become more interested, and they'll see that tiny homes can be for anyone. It's not just like a specific group of people. It's not, and it's much nicer than a trailer. Like, I hope people see that tiny homes can be for anyone with any income. It's pretty bad because most of everyone's income is going towards rent. I know, at least with my friends and people I talk to, like they don't have enough money to just go out with friends and enjoy their time together. Everyone's more to themselves because of money mostly. Yeah.
So how do you think this will help?
Hopefully with tiny homes, like it'll be like a close community. Yeah, with tiny homes communities, people will be more willing to help each other, and everyone will be saving money, and they'll have more time and money to go do what they want, and to see their friends more, and to see their families more.
Mm-hmm.
It would be great. What we plan to do is not to just have one tiny house community. We want to spread it across like other states, and hopefully, well, yeah, we just want to spread it and help as many people as we can.
Sounds good.
Today is November 28th. It is 1:42 or so. What's going on, Baba?
Yeah, people came, looked, and then they keep still sending me messages. Maybe it's because of winter. Our house is still for sale, and we'll see. So something will come up, or we'll put it on our community, tiny house community that we're working on building. So we put this house there, and people either rent it or buy it from us. And it'll be the first one in the community as a 2-story house, and we'll keep building more, and then we put those houses there, as well as people can bring their own tiny houses on wheels that they built or they purchased somewhere else. So yeah, the goal now is first we're moving today. Actually, we started yesterday to our 3rd location. This place has been sold, and city is going to build here a big storage area. So we were asked to change our spot to a new place, and we'll be going there. Hopefully this week we will be completely moved in there, and then after that we'll start looking for 10-acre land for community, tiny house communities.
Yesterday we took down this.
Yes, we had this storage area here. We took that down. Now we're going to take down this part, and then we have some materials. We will move them, and then we will move our house to our new location. Mm-hmm. So yeah, life goes on. Things happen, and it's good. It's good that things are happening, because many times if things are not happening, nothing happens. So just keep going.
So how are we taking this down?
Well, I wanted to finish the other one first so we can start putting the stuff in here, there, and then empty this, because there's not much room left in the car.
Okay.
So we need to bring some wood now, finish up the other one, so that way we can come back here and then empty these, and then come back, go back and forth. We just move this and then rebuild there. Disassemble it here, carry all the stuff, build them there, storage, store them there, and then come back and take the rest of it. And we're gonna need a probably truck by this weekend to load up and Yeah.
Yep. What's today?
Today is December. What is today? 4th?
December 3rd.
December 3rd.
And it's
Monday.
Monday.
And last night we moved the house to our new location in Queens. And
Yep, it's gone.
yeah, we were here entire summer and part of the most of the autumn. We had the white space, but it was open, so it's great. We have a new space. It's little closed in. There's heater and everything. And yeah, we moved the house there, and we're moving all our materials, wood and etc. So yeah, today we'll be moving most of it hopefully, and tomorrow we will, and we'll be done with it, and we'll be at our new location. On Saturday we went to Long Island to see and observe some kind of lot that we can put probably 44 tiny homes for our first community.
Hello. They have a dog.
His wife.
Nice. Cool.
Hi, Callie.
Oh no, I can't open the door.
I need to get my jacket.
In 1926, when they created this Harbor Point subdivision, which was 450 lots, you had these 100 by 20 foot lots.
What do you think?
It's pretty cool.
We don't need.
What do you think?
Nice area.
It's nice, it's nice. A lot of birds.
A lot of birds.
And it's on the beach. It's a peninsula. It's beautiful. It's in Long Island. It's in Oyster Bay. So that was very exciting. We're checking to see with the town, see how we can apply our community into that area. So if we can be successful about it, it'll be really good. It's 45 minutes from the city, New York City. There's also train, people can drive, or the traffic is usually heavy. They can take the train and come to the city, work here and go back there, and then live in one of the most wonderful areas in Long Island. So we're working on it. And
So if all the legal stuff is good,
we don't. He's checking with the attorney. It looks like we can do it, and we'll go from there. It might take a little time, some time, to get all the paperwork, but land is there, electricity, power is there, water connections, and mostly tiny homes they have compost toilet, so that way it eliminates the sewage need. The only thing is shower water and sink water, so we can probably do portable green septics that will filter it, either evaporate it or give it back to the soil in the garden area. So that'll be great. So what do you think? How do you feel about all this?
I mean, things are slowly getting there. I don't know. My feelings haven't really changed so much. Just excited about this. And it looks like it's a big possibility that it'll work out in Long Island. Just gotta be patient and wait.
What do you think about our new spot? We will keep that spot as showroom. What do you think?
I think it's safer there.
Warmer?
Yeah, it's warmer. There are bathrooms, which is very nice. I think we need more light there. And we're with these companies, and one of the companies has a bunch of onions, so like we need to get rid of the onion smell maybe if we're gonna use it as a showroom. But yeah, it's nice there. All the doors lock and everything, which is good. What are we starting with?
We're gonna move this today, and then hopefully this tomorrow. So.
Today is December 5th, Wednesday, 2018. And today, my dad and I, we have to finish up moving the tiny home to its new location. And yeah, so this clip is a little bit about the tiny home and a little bit about Kokoni Inai. I'm not here. And I'm kind of freaking out that the animation won't be finished in time for December 20th before we all go to Florida. My family and I go to Florida. And I think it was last night, the animator sent me some clips of what he did so far, and looking at it, I was like, I don't know if we'll finish this in time because I gave him the completely wrong instructions. I should have been more clear, and I'm freaking out, and I'm just asking around if there are any other animators who would help me out. In exchange, I will help them with their projects, whatever projects they're working on right now. Anything you want to add for today?
For today, we brought but we brought our materials, some of them. Tomorrow, we probably do twice, 2 trips, and then we'll start building little storage areas. And yeah,
This moves a lot faster than last time, I think.
You think so? Because last time we did, yeah, probably.
Yeah, it took like a week or 2, right? Just to move everything.
Because we were going back and forth with our small car. I mean,
yeah, I know.
yes,
So this time it was faster.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good. We're happy, and we might keep this area place as a showroom
Hopefully,
for the
yeah.
future ones, and then we'll work on building more 2-story ones and tiny house communities around the country.
Yeah, finishing up the interior work was really nice to see how it came out. I think Bubba's vision was it was pretty clear on what the interior was, for sure. Yeah. That was the most, it was the smoothest process because I knew what he wanted. So that was nice, getting through that. Watching myself reflect on the process during the time makes perfect sense. I don't think I was being that fair to myself because this stuff takes a lot of time. It's not going to be straightforward. You don't really know until you get into it, or even with anything else in life. It's not going to be straightforward. It's not going to be easy, especially with something that you have to build from start to finish all by yourself, or with very few people. Yeah, putting it into perspective now, it's like, oh yeah, that I could do that, and there would be way less problems. And a lot of people, they go through harder stuff. When you're starting to learn something, I think most people are pretty hard on themselves, especially in the beginning. But once they get over it, they get over everything. It's pretty smooth sailing from there. It's always exciting to show a finished product. Showing the process that's not something I'm too keen on, just because it's not done, but I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that when you show them, oh yeah, this is how far I've come since the last time I showed you. I think a lot of people appreciate that, even when I don't. Because to me it's like, oh, what's the point of showing it? It's not done. But it's good to let people see your progress and how far you've come. And if you do something like this, you shouldn't really expect anyone to be super excited for you or super proud of you. It's just, you should do it for your own accord. You should just do it to just see if you can do it on your own, even with or without the support of people.
Thank you guys so much for following us on this long journey. We went through a lot. We went through weather, we went through cats, we went through moving twice, but it doesn't end here. We have another journey coming up. This time we will be hitting the road, so look forward to that.